YouTube, hello, it is I, your cold leader, your cold father, your cold daddy, Keronzi back once again. We are returning into the land of Eorzea. We're going to be finishing off the tower. And after that, who knows what's going to happen. But it's going to be interesting. If you're new here or a returning viewer, thank you very much for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. If you could hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, it helps the channel grow. Likes and comments go a very long way because they help us with the algorithm. But this is a first time playthrough, so if you are going to talk about any of the plot points that I have not encountered as of yet, please just mark it with spoiler at the beginning, so I can use my own discretion to go through those where I can. You still will get a comment nonetheless. There is the...
Your indiscretion?
Yes, my own indiscretion. Yeah, something like that, I don't know.
Okay.
I said my discretion, not indiscretion, Jesus. What are you insinuating? That I don't know how to talk?
That you're indiscreet.
I almost said a silly again.
Well, it's over a minute. You can say whatever you want.
I'm gonna say, of course you don't know how to speak. You're British.
Of course we do. We taught you how to speak.
What are you talking
just
about? We
promptly
stole our
ignored
language
it.
from all over the world and claimed it as our own, the American way.
But our language doesn't have oil.
It's true. It's why we don't care about it anymore. That's why we consider you heathens. Get some oil and maybe we'll talk and invade you. Ha ha.
Just shaking my head.
Political conversations. Maybe it'll be time for the another tea party.
Scotland has oil. You can go invade them.
No, nobody wants Scotland's oil. Though. It's Scotland.
Trump already tried that.
That is true. You just settled
And
with
that's
an
why
unmarked...
they hate him.
They just settled in
Yes,
with an
that's why
unmarked
we
grave.
hate.
No, Scotland. Well, yeah, he tried to destroy one of their national parks, didn't he?
Something like that. Some
One of his
heritage
golf courses.
site, and he wanted to build a golf course over it.
Of course he did. Of course he fucking did.
And he turned up and he's like, "Oh, there'll be so much money coming into your town. You know, you'll all be millionaires working for me at my golf course." And then he never actually finished it.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Probably realised it rains about 80% of the year in Scotland, and who'd want to play golf in that?
They have a
under
few.
umbrella.
I think they do have a few golf courses up there, because I'm fairly certain the Masters have been played up there.
St Andrews, isn't it? The other big one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain Scotland invented golf.
I'm pretty sure they did too.
I heard the best thing about golf the other day on TikTok. It was just, it's an artist called Aurora, and she said she's known for being kind of like spaced out a bit. And she said the goal of golf is to play the least golf. I'm like, that's exactly right. Like, no, even golfers don't like the game. They're just like, I want to get done, finished, go.
I think I believe I'm at least aware of Aurora. It's not someone who I normally watch.
You watch people? Weird.
Oh yeah, if they're not sent to him, he'll watch it.
Ah, I see. So that's how we gotta do it. We gotta make Keronzi believe he came up with the idea.
It's like training a cat. You have to make him think it's his idea.
Gotcha. Is that why he also sends you dead mice randomly?
We don't talk about that.
Fuck's sake.
You know, it's affectionate, but he thinks that you're not a proper hunter.
I'm seriously thinking I need to make you a mod, Mox, with the amount that you bully me. Is this your application or something?
No. I bully everybody. In all fairness, though, I bully you affectionately, primarily when we're doing this.
Hey,
The
Eskimo, hello.
the person who probably needs to be bullied more is gonna be Snoo. Absolutely Snoo.
Well,
They've gotten
I mean,
into their fool head that they're gonna start growling and biting at everybody. They actually caused an incident at work where they growled at their manager.
oh no.
And they had him cornered, fucking growling at him while they were screaming. And would you believe me if I said that not only did nothing come of it, but now people are just more wary of them, so it kind of worked out for him?
Jesus, that's interesting that it's the character has, well, it was the character, but it's just kind of now bleeding out more in outdoor life.
They've always had this desire to just maul a customer. They're just being a lot more honest about it. And now anybody who's offended them gets the snarl and the nips.
I assume you mean bite.
Yes, the little tiny bite, not a nipple.
I mean,
Just want to make sure.
It's a Taco Bell, not a Chick-fil-A. We don't have those kinds of breasts, I'll have you know.
oh well, they're already in the golden saucer. God, load so I can just do the thing. Didn't realize I left myself here. Game, I don't need DMCAs, please.
Me and Senior Poe over here are acting as bridge gargoyles now.
Oh dear.
Oh hey, they're also a Dark Knight, actually.
Did I come and Dark Knight with you?
Oh, he's gone. You're gonna have to, there's no one else.
Wow, this is a bad set of tickets.
My Dark Knight outfit is a little risque.
I see that. You are wearing significantly less clothes as a tank.
Isn't your Dark Knight... Isn't your Dark Knight one that has like a blindfold on, signified like blind or something? Or have you changed it?
I can put a blindfold down for it.
Is it Quarry Mall or Tranquil I'm going to? It's Quarry, isn't it?
Quarry.
It's Quarry.
Quarry Mall. Yeah, I mean, I figured the Dark Knights are all about, you know, pain makes me stronger. So, wearing no armor equals more pain, right?
Yeah,
I thought
could
the
see
Dark
that,
Knight
but
was
I don't
like
have that.
emotional pain, and the warrior is physical pain.
No, the warrior is just I'm just gonna fuck everything up. I'm just gonna smash and kill and destroy and rage.
A proper barbarian. Easy for then range, get him.
Well, I mean, I actually need to go Kundra. Alright, let's get a party started.
No. I refuse. Oh, I
Hey,
should fix that.
hey Eskimox. I just said hello, I think. Hope you're all good. Yeah,
You
doing
did.
good, thank you.
There.
I hope you're doing well.
Now I'm ready to properly do this. I turned my music off and now it's back.
We all good to go?
Oh, yeah.
Have you gotten all of these levels from just doing this palace or the tower?
Let me just double check. Not all of them. I have done one thing in the Hunter's Log, which probably gave me like a level or two. But yeah, this has all pretty much just been from this.
Huh. Decline.
I mean, it's the last 10 levels that I think we can do. Oh, that warning again, but...
Floor are we on again? 91. Oh yeah, we might actually finish it. Fancy music. Oh hey, the Final Fantasy prelude's in here.
yeah, it is.
Well, it would be the preludes in a lot of the music.
Oh yeah, tank stance.
My help.
Ah shit, I'm paralyzed. Great.
All good. All good in the home of insanity. Fair enough. Oh,
That's fine.
I mean, that was a big attack. Did we check the chest there?
I couldn't open it. Who found a bomb?
You have to ask.
Starting off strong, I see.
Starters would mean to go on.
Explosion!
Explosion.
I'm not on the right class for that.
I found a bomb this time. Dashed straight into it, and I died.
Oh, damn.
Oh, probably because there was another mummy on it.
I used the right ability this time.
Yay!
Well done.
Oh, mimic! Do we want to keep exploring? Yeah, we probably should try to find more upgrades for our weapons.
Yeah. We'll be in the last few levels.
Someone has the pox? I have the pox. What?
Yeah, 'cause you died. That's res sickness.
I had the fox from the minute.
Oh, okay. Wasn't so like
Enfeebling track.
here, I don't think.
No, I see the a 10-minute debuff. I have to use that Commander of Purity.
Ah, okay.
There's one under a field. Okay, well, it's a very tiny dungeon. Okay, let's get out of here then.
Yeah,
I am
I'd
gonna
imagine-
apologize if I fumble with my controls. I have reworked my entire hotbar.
You'd have to
What is
rework it again.
No, this is the rework.
You were saying when you were changing, you had to rework it again after that, so I wasn't sure if you had to do it a third time.
No. That one I figured out what the problem was. Is because I didn't have my soul stone equipped.
Right.
Guys, it wasn't a bomb.
Huzzah. Or a mimic.
Or I hit that swarm.
Yeah, it saw me healing though, so it's like, no, we're not having any of that.
Ouch. Commander of State.
Congratulations.
Why does the music make me think of being in a lo-fi rave, trance rave or something?
That's because we are.
There we
Do
go.
I have to dig out the emotes?
Get out your glow sticks.
Yeah.
We've already got the glow sticks with the weapons.
Yes, that's true.
Well, then, Shin, do you have a glowing weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, just pick them and suppose it out from who knows where.
You just place your bets on where the weapon comes from.
I'm less worried about the brush, but more the palette is not a favorable shape.
It's collapsible, like a fan.
No, it's thinking it's more, it acts as a base. Stops it going too, yeah, stops it going too far.
What are
Dash.
you talking about? I'm keeping them up in my sleeves.
Oh, yeah,
That's what they're called.
Not the prison wallet, my sleeves.
You
We know,
saw
we
those
know.
with your strange slang for everything.
Okay, weird question, I know, but how familiar are you all with JoJo? Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Fairly. Though I am
Not
a few
really.
seasons behind.
Okay. Okay. I'm only bringing this up because Prison Pocket got brought up. So, part 6 of JoJo takes place in a prison, right? It's an all-female prison. The first episode or first book of it delves into what the author thinks a prison pocket is, as he imagines that, oh yeah, prisoners got to keep their contraband hidden somewhere. So me, an expert prisoner, I just cut a hole in my boob and I just kind of slide things in and out of it. And that is what this man thinks a prison pocket is.
Oh dear.
He also thinks that if you get hit by gravity, or low gravity, and start flying around, you piss yourself because your kidneys have too much blood. That's a real thing, he thinks. That's wrong, by the way.
This is why I probably can't stand the damn series.
Science, not science. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a little like confused as to. I mean, obviously the prison pocket is not the right one, but I'm more disturbed by the fact he's cutting into himself to make a pocket rather than just using the God-given one. You know.
That
It's
is
like-
the smallest of all the fucking weirdness with that particular part, man.
JoJo's is just a very weird series.
It is a fucking fever dream of a series. I goddamn love it, but fucking hell.
It is great. I need to like start catching up. I'm on 5, I think.
Ah, gold win.
The one with Jotaro.
Giorno.
Oh, is that Giorno?
Yeah,
Then
Giorno
no, then I'm on.
was part
Then I'm
3.
on. Oh, then I'm still on part 4.
Part 3's long. Part
I
3's
thought-
very long.
Oh no, is it Josuke?
Josuke's part 4.
Yeah, that is part 4 I'm on.
Okay.
Frickin' Jotaro's nephew.
Nah. Technically,
No.
he's Jotaro's
Jotaro's
uncle.
uncle, yeah. Because
Because his grandpa decided he was gonna have an affair in Japan on his birthday, and then Josuke came about of it. So now,
yeah,
this 30-year-old man has like a 16-year-old uncle.
yeah.
I can feel like Shin staring at me like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, my mum was pretty much the same age as her niece and nephew,
Oh.
and went to school with them.
Alright, I'm gonna go get my ass beat.
But that's just because her oldest sibling was like in her 20s.
Maybe you
I'm
won't
dying.
be.
Help.
I'm trying.
I had to use the funny ability so I don't die.
Yeah, you were taking a lot, and
You do have a debuff on you that increases your damage taken.
Right. We found 2 weapon upgrades on this floor. It's been very fun music. I don't want to swarm this one. Oh shit.
oh, I thought I got out of that.
He's not wrong.
Correct. Have you got your Picto Res? Can you draw me back to life yet?
I'm a frog.
Picto doesn't have a res.
What are you talking
There's a-
about?
I was going
Is
for
it-
the Cairn of Return, and there's now just a dragon stood in my way.
That's
Guys,
alright. We
what?
we can
Wait,
sacrifice.
did you get
the
one
res.
shot?
Me, yeah. I got one shot.
Did anybody have a phoenix down?
Oh, it was the dragon casting that ability. Even though he's not
Yeah.
aggro.
Oh,
Oh, there's a raid
so the
coming along.
dragon is what killed me.
Yeah.
I
I
got a
wonder
Phoenix
how the
down.
enemy was doing 2 things.
So we need to.
I can't execute that at the time.
We need to get to the
I've got
Cairn
you,
of-
I've got you, I've got you.
I'll just keep
Right,
aggro.
got no choice but to kill the raid.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Let's kill the dragon.
That's
I couldn't target him because he was in a wall.
fun times. And a mimic?
And a mimic? Wait, what?
I don't know. Kuro was saying there was a mimic as well. Hey Kuro, how's it going? Ooh, music change.
Music change. Dun, 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 dun. Probably should use that Pomander of Fortune then.
I was manifesting a mimic in the next chest.
Oh. No, you fucker. Look at me.
He just. I did not expect him to.
Yeah, he just
in like
kind of
that.
swung in.
He's like, oh, what? You just standing there? I'm gonna jump at you.
I don't think there's any other enemy in the game that I remember doing that. Just launches in.
No, Mox. Mox, don't start bitching about Sword Art Online right now.
Oh dear.
Just reminded that how awful the dungeons of Sword Art are and how cool this dungeon is. Another Pomander of Fortune.
That one had a fortune. I don't know what that one had.
This one also has a fortune. And the
Rage.
Pomander of Rage.
Oh, you
Brooklyn
can be a
Rage.
manticore if you want to,
I
Mugs.
could be a Manticore, actually, yeah. I don't mind that. Let's do
Okay.
this.
Go one shot everything.
Yeah. Get out of here. Goofy ass.
Oops. Well,
Oh
Wait.
lord. Well, at least we have a manticore.
It ain't shit. It ain't shit. They must have amnesia. You gotta have forgotten I'm him. 100% Himalaya.
freaking Kirito when he turned into the demon.
Shut up.
Ah,
I'll kill
ah.
you. I will kill you dead. Strike you down where you stand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over. Oh boy. This room's full of punchy people.
Room popping.
Oh, they have a cleave.
Yeah, we definitely want to pull these guys one at a time. They hit hard, as it turns out. Ooh, there's this treasure in here.
Or is it a tar?
No, it's a treasure. The tarps are the red X's. Wait. Well, I think we did pretty well here. Let's get out of here. Fuck that.
Incoming.
Where? Oh, yeah, I see. Hello, sir. Oh, fucker.
I just realised you can see my doodles on your screen, can't you?
You
Yeah.
scribble, yeah. Commander of Ath. Oh, yeah. More treasure. I guess we should probably think about burning most of these here soon, shouldn't we? Because 100's our last floor.
I expect so, seeing as we've had 2 wipes.
You know what? Hold on, I'm gonna reach out. Ow. Hey guys, I found a landmine.
Got a dragon as well.
It's true. I'm gonna bitch slap him. Alright, back to the previous school. Wait, someone got turned into a frog?
No?
I saw a toading trap.
Yeah, you're probably imagining things. You've been a toad too many times.
Frog.
Frog.
Fridge.
Fridge.
Oh no, no, not that. Me being blinded is actually a problem.
Uh-oh.
Hello. I brought a friend.
I see that.
Oh god, I finally found the right commander.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my being blind actually prevented me from being able to hit things. It's all just pomanders on this floor. You know? We don't really need those.
Have we killed enough to get out?
Yep. I think this room gave us enough kills.
I think we were cleared to leave before we even cleared the room.
Ooh, music changed again. Whoa, fuck. How about no?
You're just using the double shield technique.
Double coffin technique. Where's the dragon? Over here, huh?
It's
Yeah, he's
amazing,
got
like,
X-ray
Holy
vision.
shit!
no, well,
Ab.
Oh shit. Took so
Ah.
much damage from the ice. Oh no.
I'm coming back, I'm coming back.
oh, I died.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't let this be a wipe.
I can't get cleaved like that. Oh, that cleave hurts. Oh no, there's another one.
You
I'm dead.
fucking kidding me. Nope. Look at me. I limit breaked. Ah shit, it didn't amount to anything.
Ah,
That room. Holy shit, that room.
Yeah, you still take the same amount of damage as Manticore by the look of it. It's normal.
that hurt.
Holy fuck. That was awful. Why were there so many? Why, mama? Why'd you summon so many monsters?
To humble us.
So that Ronzi doesn't have to do any other content tonight.
Well, I know it works on this floor.
The game's had enough of our Manticore strats.
Apparently. gonna keep running around slapping bitches.
Well,
In,
Wow, that
we've
was
got
a
some
lot.
crazy jazz.
I was gonna say just some jazz.
This piece is really
All over the
what's the
place.
word I'm looking for? It's very discordant, kind of off kilter in general.
Mm.
Even the part that doesn't sound like crazy jazz.
Goody, I found a landmine. There's a chest in there. I can't open chests.
Okay, I'll do it. This is a mimic.
Commander of Lust.
Okay, clearly it saw my outfit.
Wasn't free running enough.
Hey, it's a dragon. And another landmine.
Don't you die.
I didn't. I did a kill. Now, will I be able to punch something? Oh, this is a dead end, apparently. Will not be able to punch something up. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna save that last one.
Excuse me. Tank stance.
Oh, right. Water floor.
Oob.
Spawning in on one, that was just mean game.
No, it was
Right.
treasure chest.
Oh, was it a chest?
Yeah, it was a silver chest right next to us. And it was
Okay.
crap.
Okay.
But we heard you like
Um,
mimics.
Yo, dog.
We found the mimic nest.
I suppose we did.
Time to get a freak on.
Oh boy.
We're all gonna get poxed, I think. I guess I can't enter him.
Oh boy. Wow, that was rough.
Okay,
Alright,
people
how-
who are
how-
poxed can use the purity commanders. We've got one for free in this coffer. We've already got 3 of them.
Which one was it again?
Second row, second from the left, commander
Oh,
of
gotcha.
purity.
Nowhere to pox. Ooh, dirt. Interesting.
Oh, Monzi got
Oh.
toaded.
That's bad.
Proud. Grab it.
Paralyzed.
I got you. Oh.
Landmine. There does seem to be a surge in fucking IEGs on this floor.
That's also twice now we've run into a landmine, and the very next treasure chest was a commander of safety, which is the one that removes traps.
Just taunting us.
How funny. Oh goddamn! There is a dragon.
Agron.
Trying to counter my Moogle beam with Dark Breath.
I thought I heard a Moogle sound.
Speaking
This
of
isn't
Google
a
sound,
card game.
I found a fate that was a dinosaur with a Moogle noises coming from his tummy, and another Moogle off to the side being like, "I can't find my friend. I'm really worried about him." And so I killed the dinosaur. And then when it was all said and done, the Moogle friend just swims up to the dinosaur and he just goes, "Huh, all I can find is this batch of fur and bones. I wonder where my friend could be." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Alright. We're doing this, huh, Final Fantasy?"
Oh, this game can be dark when it wants to be.
I was just amazed that it just straight up killed that thing. Like, you couldn't save it.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, if something was to eat another person or another thing, they generally don't swallow them entirely whole. And, you know, they then just sort of sit there until they disappear. That's not how biology works.
No, you're right.
Unless you're a snake.
Snack.
Yeah, but this is a dinosaur.
Yeah,
Snack with
that is
legs.
the one flaw of Little Red Riding Hood. It's like, have you ever seen a wolf swallow somebody whole?
We're
I
gonna...
don't think Granny's alive.
I'm sorry to
She's
say,
in
I
there.
think we're a little late to the party to criticize Little Red Riding Hood.
Those fairy tales are not being physically accurate.
Almost as if they're fairy tales.
They're not above the criticism shit. Everything can be scrutinized.
Scrutinani.
Yeah, these floors have gotten a lot meaner.
I would hope so. With it, you know, being the last 10 before the end of it.
No. This should be where it's easies, you know?
What, you mean lull you into a full sense of security?
It's not
The
false if I
superiority.
believe it.
That room on the left does not look fun.
That room on the left, we don't need to go into.
It has an accursed horde
Fuck.
in there.
Okay. Oh,
So
you're
they're dragging
right.
at least 2 big guys.
Okay, hold on. I'll handle this.
No, that's the way of handling it, I guess.
Frazier.
Wait, did you just do a spin when you jumped?
Yes. I've been doing that for a while now. Have you guys not noticed?
I've not been paying any attention.
I've been spinning in the air. I jump and spin. Do you not jump and spin?
No.
No, we just jump in a straight line.
Doesn't work on my controls.
Did you just jump and spin? I've been doing that since day one.
I would, but I stream, so I don't want to give people motion sickness.
It doesn't move the camera, it just moves you.
I can't believe all of you left those 2 chests just sat over there.
Hey, in all fairness, I was a Manticore. I can't open boxes.
You were there, you could have opened them.
I did.
I know, it's great. See, it worked out. Everything went according to plan.
I had to touch a chest.
Yeah, look, I know it's been a long time, Shin.
Oh my god, there's a bad room ahead. Oh god! It's
Sorry,
all
Shin,
bad in here.
You walked into that one.
Ow! You're what? Have a good one. Hit him. He walked past me to go and breathe fire on you.
I think Shin's angry at me.
I'm just waiting to come back with a retort that can be broadcast.
Oh no. He's cooking something over there.
Oh, he's cooking. He's cooking.
I see you decided to become an angel.
Yes. No, really not. It's a bit underwhelming. I'd say
It
that's
really
like
is.
one of the rarest ones you can get.
And it's not particularly grand. Meanwhile,
the
we get
rage one
Pommanders
is-
of rage like it's nothing, and we can just one-shot things, you know?
Yeah, I mean the ability claims it stuns, but I don't think it did at all then.
I think it's got a low stun chance.
Stun has, I believe, been slightly nerfed.
Yeah, I know those like mimics can't be stunned because I tried it when they were doing that cast of the pox. Like it's an interruptible cast, but I don't have an interrupt, I have a stun,
Yeah.
and they are stun immune.
No, well, they were stun used to be a lot more powerful. I had to take it down a notch pretty quickly, which is why stun immunity is a thing now. The diminishing returns.
Yeah.
Every time you get stunned, you build a degree of immunity to it to the point where it just doesn't have any effect.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Chickens!
Chickens.
Look at all them chickens. Yeah, I'm kind of used to diminishing returns in other games. One thing I never understood in, like, World of Warcraft has diminishing returns on the taunt ability for tanks. And I never understood
What?
that one.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
So if, like, you had a bad co-tank who had taunt as part of his rotation because he couldn't keep threat, the boss just got immune, so then if you had to do a tank swap, it was, like, impossible. And then they died. And then you laughed. Ah.
Yeah. Taunt immunity was a bitch.
And also taunt accuracy, like it could miss.
Yeah.
And then you were like, oh, well, 8 seconds.
Hey, but at least it didn't increase your taunt immunity because you missed.
True, that would have been much. Oh, Lord.
Not again.
Chickens again.
Chickens.
Moe beamed.
Get moogled.
We should have done this in that one ambush.
Yeah, brain no brain in that one.
That's okay. We were really caught off guard on it.
We're almost out of witching commanders now. With one left.
Just to hope that we
There's
don't
two
keep
on
getting
this floor.
swarmed. In all fairness, we've been swarmed twice.
Brilliant. Fortunately, we're not back up to where we were on the last run either with terms of weapon strength and everything. Which is unfortunate,
No.
but it is what it is.
We had that one floor that gave us 2 upgrades.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think before we died, I think we were on 30, 32.
Something like that. Wow, there are a lot of traps.
But that is the nature of
I'm
roguelites.
Muted. There we go.
There you go.
100 is just a boss floor, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, next 3 floors I can just use the commanders that clear traps and everything. And then we just
That's
get
a
rid of all that.
good idea.
Won't get any drop mobs.
No, hey, hold on a second. Wait a there.
Hey,
Sir.
brother.
Sir.
Why do they always hate the artist?
Everyone's a critic.
Yeah, they want you to come over and get a real job.
Oh, God.
Hey, artistry is a real job.
It really is, but fucking...
Are
They
they
don't
offering
even-
me exposure
Eucharist.
instead of cash?
I hate
Yeah.
that. I hate that so fucking much. Not only is it such a fucking insult, it's not even real.
Nope.
No one gives a shit about who made what when they see a piece. The only people who care are the people who are in the know or the people who recognize it.
Correct.
Even worse for a musician, because what you do doesn't stick around. You
Yeah.
know, somebody can make a piece of art, and in theory that could last forever. But if somebody goes out and gives a really good performance, only the people who are there are ever going to see it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Silver chest, and we got to get rid of traps, so that means it is a treasure. It's real. Sweet. No more dragons. If you are a dragon, it is illegal.
Off to jail, Ronzi.
Ah, shit.
Off to jail me.
Whoop. 2 silver chests.
We disabled traps, right?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay, then these are real.
Whoa, wow, wow, wow.
Ow, 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 ow.
Ow, wow, wow.
Think of Giantus. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Alright, it's all good.
The fuck was that?
What kind of satellite beam calling guys?
Yeah, you saw that too, right?
the guy's using coffins as shields, and he's got a satellite laser beam on call.
Yeah, didn't like me.
Just that's what he spent all his money on. That's why he's got to use coffins as shields.
Yeah.
Went bust on the satellite.
There was actually a playstyle I wanted to try in Dark Souls 3.
It's a fun playstyle in all the Souls games.
What,
Yeah,
dual
I've done
shield?
it in 2,
Yep.
not in 3.
I've done them in all of them. Mimic!
3 was the only one that I properly played.
I think 2 is the most underrated one. I actually prefer 1 and 2 over 3.
I mean, I
Like-
played 2 a little bit.
Like 1 is the game that I enjoy the most. 2 is the one that I think fondly of and go back to. I only beat Dark Souls 3 like 3 times.
For the endings.
No, not even.
Oh, okay.
Just to dick around. First time because, you know, it's the game.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It took me a little while to get the first boss down.
For which one?
For 3.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Is that the Justicard guy?
Fucking hell. Yeah,
Or is it-
I mean,
Yeah.
where he's got the transformation in the beginning. I will admit that he's
Yeah.
actually a very rough first boss.
He
I
is.
had to I had to kill that guy for my brother when he tried Dark Souls 3 because he could not get past him.
He's now easy to
Yeah.
clown on once it got revealed that he can just parry him, but still.
That's FromSoft games for you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Mob, do you
sure-
want to heal your
Yeah, I
pots?
just noticed. I've got it. Yeah, which one is it again?
Purity.
Purity, yeah.
Isn't that the only first boss on Dark Souls that you have to actually kill?
Yes, because
Like the rest you can just die
Well,
to.
no, the first Dark Souls you actually can. You have to fight the first boss. You don't
you get the-
immediately fight him, but you have to.
You get
run
the
around.
plunge that drops his health by like 75%.
And you also get proper equipment. Though you can beat him to death with your fists. I've done it.
Hmm.
It's not fun. Oh, hold on. Let's disable traps and stuff.
Sure.
Oops.
I think I miscalculated. Because we don't have one to disable traps for the last floor.
That's fine.
It's fine,
We'll
we
have
might
one
find
left.
one. We might find one on this floor.
Entirely.
It's alright, we still have a commander of sight, which will show us where the traps are, so then we just don't step on it. Ah, we got one there.
Zoomed. I don't like this room.
Ugh.
I can already like mentally hear. I don't know why. Like other players being like wall to wall, and it's like no, no.
It'd be hilarious if people actually tried to wall this place. I imagine it would go very badly for them.
Absolutely. Maybe on the lower floors, if you got a full group, it's not too bad. But here, no, no.
I saw someone doing an analysis of wall to wall in Final Fantasy XIV and basically said just fundamentally in this game it doesn't work. Like wall to wall doesn't really work in the style of like anywhere in Final Fantasy XIV, just because of how the cooldowns work and stuff.
So you're using, yeah.
That one, that one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold off from fighting things while we're doing this.
It's alright, it's clear now.
Ooh. We should not go to that one. We should go to this one because there's a silver chest in here. And traps are disabled or not?
Yeah, traps are down.
Okay, so that's a real silver chest then.
we have a manticore thing?
No, unfortunately. I wish.
It's alright. The succubus stuff does vuln up, so they take more damage. Hopefully we can kill them.
Look at me.
Yeah, back when they had TP in the game as a resource you had to spend to do anything melee, pretty much. AoEs cost like twice as much.
Mm.
So people would go and pull massive groups and expect everybody to be, you know, wall to wall. And it's like, you sat there waiting for your TP to recharge before you can hit another AoE.
I'm guessing people just do it now because they're impatient.
It's just people just think it's the way it's done, and it's not.
Not in this game. It just
No.
doesn't, like, tanks don't have the right cooldowns for it. The cooldowns are too long for wall to wall, so you need to be just pulling like 2 or 3 packs and then stand and fight, and that buys you the time for like Rampart and the other defensive cooldowns to come off. Also, if you've got casters, wall to wall is an absolute nightmare because they're like, when do I stand still to do damage?
Do we? No, yeah, we do. Okay, never mind. Change my mind. Ignore me.
Ignore me!
Goody. Oh shit. Sir, this man just threw the condensed power of the sun at you. Are you okay?
Yeah. The,
Oh,
the
shit.
government will be asking questions why a gravekeeper has.
I think because we now have our Aether arm at 30, when we're done with this, we can actually turn our shit in and actually keep these glowing weapons if we want.
Nice.
That's if we make it through.
That's if we make it through. You are correct. We don't know what the boss is going to
True.
be like, and it's not like we've never wiped on a boss on this. I
Oh,
fucking knew
okay.
it. I fucking knew it. I tried to stun it.
Yeah, he's stun immune. I almost made that mistake last time because I was like, I'm just going to stand in the breath and stun him. And then he was immune. And I was like, oh crap, get out of the way. Run.
No, don't stand here!
My arrogance came back to bite me.
There's the treasure.
Oh no, the actions of my consequences.
Oh no, I have to experience actual repercussions. Oh,
What?
Shin's disconnected, I would guess by that. And yeah, he's showing that he's disconnected.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Shin.
My screen has gone completely black. I actually need to do a full reboot.
we'll wait. That's not good.
No, it's not.
We've only got
Boom.
one more floor though, right?
Yeah, one more floor, 25 minutes. Form defensive
Yeah.
position Delta. Oh, jeez.
I wonder what happened.
Nothing good.
My graphics
He was-
card is having some.
Oh, well, I mean, considering the graphics cards you use, I'm not surprised.
Fuck you, Nvidia fanboy. Right, I am going to have to do a full reset.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Oop. Oh,
Oh
no.
shit. Yeah,
Oh,
I saw
no.
it too. I see it too.
We may have to clear that.
Let's wait.
It's not coming, but if it's a dragon, you might want to move away from Shin, because if it does the AoE, if we're all still on top of him, then there's like
Actually,
more
I think
chances.
the three of us could be able to kill it. Let's just do it. Let's just mark it.
All right, Leroy.
Yeah, we got this.
Ow.
So, Commander Revolution.
So, I have been having fun with these.
Yeah.
It has been enjoyable.
Oh, we could always try the 0 deaths challenge runs, and then of course it goes further.
Like
There are other
200
versions
floors.
of this.
We certainly could. Oh, you have the orbital beam of light as well.
When I'm an angel.
It's a little less suspicious with a glowing angel person.
Yeah. This one you're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
I
Not a
apparently
dude
have
carrying coffins.
acquired a succubus triple triad card.
Sick.
I already have one, but I acquired one somehow.
I know I've got like a billion of, what is it called? Marbles. Yeah, I have like a billion marbles.
Why don't you sell them for points?
Why would I do that?
Because golden source points?
Again, I haven't been to the Golden Saucer in months.
Fair.
Just seasoning the earth over here, don't I?
Salt of the earth.
You'll be happy to know I have graduated from having only 16 buttons available to me to 32 buttons now available to me.
Nice.
And technically I have an additional 16. So it's more like, I don't know, 50-ish buttons? 48, I think, is the actual number.
Yeah, yeah.
We should probably go make sure nothing ambushes shit.
This
Oh,
cat
he's
models
he
despawn.
disappeared. Yeah.
Oh, he's gone. Okay, never mind. Do we want to go wait in the room with the teleporter?
When Shin reboots, he'll reload where he is. So if anything's respawned between us and
Okay,
him,
yeah, all right, never mind.
Yeah. PC is
I
back,
didn't know
logging
that.
back in. Okie dokie.
Yeah, we should be able to do this. Oh,
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
damn.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, I could have used this time to have gone and made a coffee. Damn it.
Okay, may not be my brother.
That's actually not good.
That's really bad. That's really bad.
Uh-oh.
I probably just need to reinstall.
The whole game?
No, not the whole game. There's a particular piece of software that I think is the cause.
Gotcha.
But probably needs some attention. An update or...
Hmm. Can you continue
uh,
on at the very least?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I only learned the other day. I saw this on TikTok. A command prompt command for getting Windows to check your software and do updates where available. Like it will do everything for you in one go.
Mm.
It's not checksum, is it?
No, it's Winget, I think.
Oh, okay.
So you do. I have it saved. I can put the instructions up. It's fairly simple. You do one like initially, and it will list the software on your PC, and it knows where. Or for most of the things, it knows where it comes from, URL wise. So it will check the version against what is currently available, and then if stuff it will only list things that have things available, and then if you do the second command, you can ask it just to update everything, and it will just run the command prompt and download and update all the software
Interesting.
without you having to go to all the sites.
My only worry with that is the potential effect of my GPU.
Yep. That's fair.
Because their newest drivers tend to be unstable.
Yeah. Well, there's probably a way to, in the command itself, like you tell it to update all of them. There's probably a way to do it, or at least it's just like you can just use it as a check for if anything actually needs an update.
Fuck. Oh, wait.
And then do things
Hey.
manually.
We are gonna have to fight this dragon.
Whatever.
Alright, onwards to destiny.
And 14 minutes to kill it.
We should be able to.
Yeah.
I
Why do
if
we
you
have
don't
no
kill it,
limit
we've got to
break?
do the whole.
Yeah, cutscene time.
Tracked me down, have you? It seems my subjects were not as sturdy as I'd hoped. You stand before Naibeth, Ob the Lord, necromancer and arbiter of life and death. Mine is a noble art, the path of salvation of the body and soul. I have come too far to be stopped by the likes of you.
Here's to hoping we can figure this out.
He definitely picked that staff just so that he could do that cool pose. Like he was like, I need one that has a perfect hole so I can have it in front of me and be looking straight through it at someone.
All right. Buff
Yeah.
up. You three should use the Pomander as strength.
Yeah, I've used the
Finger phrasing.
revive one. You think that if I go succubus, you think the bone up will go on him?
I wouldn't want to try it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
I still don't know why we've got no limit break. After 9 floors, game is broken.
No, well, that's because I was disconnected.
So reset the whole thing, even if we stay in.
Yeah, you drop down from the full party.
Ads.
We got friends. Have to rely on you guys to deal with it. Transform them if you can.
Alright, that's
No, they... Yeah.
Look at me, fucker.
Oh, did you really want to be looking at him with that beam in your face?
He's bringing
Oh,
back.
okay.
Back up. Oh, but it's not targetable. Oh, it is now. Oh, and beam.
We're in the beam.
Why does he keep aiming at me?
I don't know.
Doesn't like the
Because-
pictures.
Yeah.
He
He's
may
a
be a
critic.
necromancer, but he's a man with standards.
Oh lord, more. Oh, there's gonna be even more ads.
Ooh, that was painful.
Ooh, he's looking at me now, finally. Finally recognized that I might be a threat.
Oh, these are gonna keep getting up.
Ooh.
Ow!
Yeah, that cleave hurts. First.
Oh,
Oh,
I died.
Lord. Oh, you should get revived.
Yeah.
What happened, Ronzi?
I was at low health and then the AoE hit.
Yeah, those we need to try and not get the cleaves on the ads. Multiple people.
Should I try and help with the ads?
No.
So it should be okay. Just I don't have second wind or anything.
Can we re-up the revive?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've already done it.
Alright, cool.
That would be the last one. See, the issue now is I'm not getting any damage on the boss because these guys just keep. There's even more of them. Mox, we might need you to try to aggro some of these now.
Got it.
There's too many here.
I'm trying. Come on, look at me, damn it.
Oh,
Dude.
that's...
Well, I've definitely got him on me.
I'm back up.
Woo! Woo!
Up you, do your thing.
I did. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive. Oh, never mind, I got it. I'm fine. I'll live.
Fuck me, that cleave. And I'm dead.
Wow.
No, I'm down.
I'm about to die.
Yeah,
It's all on
this-
you,
is-
Ronzi.
These ads, that cleave on the ads is insane.
What the hell do we do about that?
I don't know. And then we just have to. Yeah, I think we just have to burn them down. I think you just have to aggro them when you can, Max. And then we just AoE burn them down. It's a lot of damage at the end.
It's a lot of damage it gets
But
on me.
yeah, I know. But we also need to be doing damage on the boss. Like towards the end there, when there's 8 of them up, we're doing nothing on the boss, and so
Mhm.
we can't just keep that fight dragged out. So we can have them
So I
somehow
think
grouped together.
we all need to sort of group up fairly close to the boss, so when the ads rise,
I can
they
do
come
that.
Yeah.
to the boss, and Mox can grab them with AoE. We're
Yeah,
just
we
going
need
to
it.
have to be on top of where he's aiming those blasts and everything.
Yeah.
Well then. Who'd have thunk that the final, 10 floors of this palace were going to be different? What the fuck is this music?
And the others, I got probably a lot of the problem might just be that I'm a conjurer still.
I think this is Halloween music from a few years back.
It's very Adam's Family.
Indeed.
I was crossing my fingers, being like, please don't be a bomb.
It's very Danny Elfman.
Yeah.
Talking of events, the Rising is starting, I believe, this week.
The Rising?
The Rising.
What is the Rising?
Isn't that the anniversary event?
Yeah.
And it's in Limsa this year, rather than Oldar, from what I've seen.
Okay. And hopefully they're going to do, 10 years in a different city?
Oh yeah, tank stance. I wish it wouldn't reset every fucking time.
They kind of learn in later expansions, like it doesn't turn it off when you go into dungeons, but they just haven't retrospectively applied it.
In all fairness, it's probably a lot of instances they'd have to fix that in, and that's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I don't understand why they turned it off to begin with. Like, especially in single tank content. Like, no, we don't want you to have stance on when you're coming into this.
Kind of like a global reset on any existing buffs and things like that. Because when Protect was in the game, you could have somebody at a massively higher level than you cast Protect on your party, and then they'd leave and you'd go into a dungeon with like a 30-minute massive damage reduction.
A bit broken.
I know I was saying this sounds like Adam's Family now. It's now sounding like Pinky in the Brain. Like that. You couldn't fucking. There it is. See.
Yeah, it's very what kind of Looney Tunesy.
You saying about the global buff reset reminds me of the plague incident in World of Warcraft.
The blood plague.
Yeah.
Infamous foot plague. Thousands dead in Stormwind.
Yep.
Did they have to reset the whole server to fix that? Like they couldn't.
Yeah, they had to shut down every server.
Yeah.
Because once someone found it in one, it was done in every server.
And because it was like a infinite duration debuff, even though they killed the mob that was kited from the blasted lands to, like, into Stormwind to apply.
Oh no, so yeah, no, that there was. No, I'm talking about the one that came from Zulaman.
Oh, okay, right.
Which I think was the Blood Plague.
Yeah, there was another one with a world boss from the Blasted Lands where he kited it into Stormwind and it applied a debuff that spread to nearby players. And had infinite duration. And even though they killed the GMs killed the mob, because the debuff was on people and people were just hugging each other in Stormwind to keep it alive. I think for that one they had to shut down that server to reset it. Actually get rid of the debuff.
Yeah,
there's been a few. The
blood...
Hakar one, isn't it?
Yeah. It was given to the hunters' pets and they just brought it back.
Yeah. And then they stopped. Is that when they stopped pets being able to get those debuffs? I know, like, pets now, they take less AoE damage and can't be affected by some things. It might be because of that.
Possibly. I'm interested if in Classic, if they had the ability at the beginning for them pets to be able to be affected by that and stuff.
Oh no, they already said with Classic that yes, okay, it's like the original game, but some things will not be the same.
That is true.
They sold it as like quality of life things.
Like, so not happy to turn off the entire server.
Yeah. They said it was quality of life things for players that are just enhancements that they should have done. You know, like graphics things and other quality of life stuff they've done to the game that enhance the playability of it, but wouldn't change the gameplay for Classic. But under that banner, I'm sure they have. Let's not crash the game again, because I bet day one of Classic, someone was like, "I'm gonna go and do this again." Like. Let's see if this works again.
Yeah.
Like they'll have made it so that you can't get out of the Zolgar bit or any instance carrying over any debuffs or anything, and they'll have kept a very tight aggro leash on that world boss in the Blasted Lands, so that neither of those happen again.
This music is starting to drive me a little crazy.
I always find the more joyful music in this game is the most annoying once you've heard it for a while. Like the kind of creepier or the cooler sounding ones, you're like, okay, all right. I got fed up of Scream that's because I was raiding it like 3 times a week, for 3 hours. But the one for me, the Good King Moggle Mog song. Haunts me. Absolutely haunts me.
I'll tell you the one that gets me. And you'll know this, Smiley. I don't think. Ronzi and Mox have had the pleasure yet. But papaya.
Again, crowd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, don't think so. Not yet.
Stuff to look forward to.
You've got about another 6 months.
Probably.
Oh, I see. So it's in Stormblood, huh?
No, it's Easter. The Easter
Oh.
event music.
Okay.
I have to say though, some of the music from I think it's the second raid
Alexander.
of the. No, the second raid of Dawnbreaker. Oh, well, no, Dawn Trail. Dawnbreaker. That's Skyrim, eh? The bee. Her song.
Yes.
Oh, the
Yeah, it's
Honeybee
cool.
song?
It's cool to listen to the first time, but then, like a few times after, I'm like, this is driving me crazy.
Oh, hello.
I've actually added that to my playlist.
They're good songs. They're good songs. It's just it's in
It's-
that kind of vein where
It's that chorus. That chorus is just so damn hooky, and it's the drum
Yeah.
beat that does it.
they've all got good music in that place. I dare say it's better than Scream.
I mean, I think because most of the early first two expansions, or should I say the base game and the expansion for this was still Nobu Unumetsu. He has a particular preference.
Fuck!
Oh,
Witching,
Yeah,
witching.
witching.
I can't use one. I mean, I'm a bloody succubus. Someone's someone's put it nice.
Okay, cool.
At least she does AoE.
That's true.
yeah, I'm just trying to keep Nishio Mox alive.
I was doing my job.
Yeah, he has a particular style,
Yeah.
and Stormblood Soken was where Soken took over, I think. But he was still very much working with Nobu's style. And then Endwalker was where he was like, nah, I'm doing it my way. And that's a lot more contemporary. Which is why we get so much sort of guitar work and more modern styling.
I got nothing there. I did this. I'm not here. I can't even speak for like the history of this. I haven't been here that long.
Oh, we can speak. You'd just be confidently incorrect.
Just like you have a lot of good music to look forward to.
I see. So what you're saying is I can have an incorrect opinion and no one can stop.
We can't. It can't be stopped. We'll just be told it's incorrect.
And then we'll tell you why it's incorrect.
I see. But will I listen? Is
you're
that
being
not
con-
the American way? To
If
be
you're being
wrong and
confidently
proud about
incorrect,
it?
no.
I was going to say, you are an American.
Lure him into the thing. Yay. He ran into it willingly. He knew! Please don't be a bomb. I was sorely disappointed. Annoyed.
Morida.
Get him.
Muy delicious.
Yeah, Soken is a character, shall we say.
I mean, I wouldn't have expected anything otherwise in Yoshi P's team.
Speaking of Yoshi P, I have recently been made aware of the photos of Yoshi P during their time working on the updates for this game, where he's just dead somewhere. Just lying on the ground with like a cup of coffee or an energy drink. Somebody already had the same idea.
At least 2 silver chests. Incoming.
Yeah, this is about to get rough. Good job.
At least they're not Legend of Zelda level.
2 more.
Yeah,
All right,
they're
left
not
to go
moving
left,
our direction though.
but they're
Okay.
patrolling together, which is awkward.
Oh, we got that one guy in the back.
He just turned into a chicken without knowing what's going on.
He's just walking around
what?
like, hey.
Why does everything suddenly look bigger?
Don't be a bomb, don't be a bomb.
And why have I now laid an egg? Okay, those 2 are coming back.
You.
Uh-huh.
Okay, have you Mark, this will be relevant for you more than anything. Have you seen what D&D Beyond have done? Or are going to be
Yes.
doing?
That's already been hit with a major backlash, and they're already going to be removing it because the community shit themselves over it, which they should have. They rightly
Yeah.
should have.
Oh yeah.
What's that? You're gonna have to homebrew fucking everything?
Because we are removing everything? Like, yeah, no thanks.
I was talking to a coworker yesterday because they have an interest in D&D and they want to play it, but they don't know shit about it. And I was explaining that, like, there is a new edition around the corner, but don't even think about it because it's going to be bad. It's going to be awful. Don't touch it. That seems to be a reoccurring thing. Is like the even number D&D versions are awful and the odd number ones are great.
Yeah.
It's playing by Star Trek rules.
Because it's like, you have the OG D&D, which, you know, it's now known as AD&D. They brought it back for a reason because people really enjoy it, despite, you know, some of its outdated nature. But, you know, it's the charm of what it was. And then you have 2nd edition and THACO and that entire fucking nightmare. And then you have 3rd edition. What really, people don't play 3rd edition. They play 3.5 edition.
Yep.
The errata and revised version. And then you have 4th edition that tried to be an MMO. And then you have 5th edition, which just simplified things in a way that made it very approachable, albeit limiting. That's where something along the lines of, yeah, just homebrew it does actually work because there's enough in the base game for you to be able to enjoy yourself. But you don't have to necessarily have to worry about being unable to play it because of lack of content. And now we have this new edition that's going to be that. Because
Yeah.
Wizards of the Coast is really trying to make it so that everything that you make is under their ownership and that they don't have to really do anything because people aren't buying books.
True. I mean, wasn't 4th edition... Oh, hello. I got a doggo.
Yeah. Anyway.
4th edition also kind of coupled up with the they're like squad battle game, right? The little miniatures.
Yes. Yes, it did. See, I didn't say anything that time, so it wasn't a bomb.
You're learning.
It's like a spell. If I say it shouldn't, I hope it's not a bomb. It's gonna be a bomb. Therefore, I shouldn't say anything.
Oh shit.
Wait, think about leaving, or are we going forward? Fuck it.
Oh, either way. It's only a gold offer.
Well, I mean, there may have been a silver chest in here.
I
Yeah,
used
one
a
of
commander of sight, so we have the full map and all the chests.
But would it, even if there's multiple chests in the room, wouldn't it only show the highest level chests on the map?
There is a possibility that one of these enemies could drop them.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh well, I've just happened to be stood on top of a piece of the.
Ah, so it was totally worth coming in here. That shows you, Smiley.
I'll shut up now.
I'll be quiet.
No, that's me. I'm the one that shuts up.
I guess me and Shin are just gonna be the only ones talking. This has become the Mox and Shin podcast.
Yeah, on my stream.
About the diabetes conspiracy.
Ah, about the diabetes conspiracy. Ah, yes. I was thinking, like, okay, do I try and approach this conversation funny and silly, or do I go full, like, tinfoil hat stupid? And I decided neither. That room is fucking full of dudes. No, here we go.
Oh.
This should be good.
Talking of full tinfoil hat conspiracy crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I have been watching they're calling it a series, but it's just effectively a set of documentaries by, I think they're doing it under the name Planet Weird.
Alright.
But yeah, basically there was a guy who, as a teenager, started doing sort of ghost hunting stuff.
Gotcha.
Mostly larking around to begin with, but he sort of got serious with it and became his whole thing. Even met his now wife through it. But he'd long moved on from it, and out of the blue, on his old website, for his sort of teenage messing about stuff,
About its night.
he
Draw aggro.
he got a very weird email of a guy talking about little creatures tormenting his family coming out of a local mine.
Okay.
And the guy's like, well, you know, if this isn't a joke, why would you even reach out to a ghost hunter about physical creatures? You know, what the hell? But he's followed through with it. This email came in 2012. He's followed through with it, and he's ended up sort of doing deeper investigations with like a whole team, including his wife. And it's going batshit insane. We're talking aliens, we're talking cryptids, we're talking hollow earth ultra-terrestrials.
Shin, I'm gonna be 100%. If you say the word duende during any of this, I'm fucking peacing out.
Wendy?
Duendes, yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a South American fucking leprechaun.
Oh, okay. They've not gone there yet, but they have kind of conflated that almost all of these sort of trickster little people things from around the world may all be this same thing, whatever it is.
Ow! What?
He just does that AoE without any kind of cast time. Where's the?
You two are running in
ahead.
different directions.
Yeah, I was reading the map wrong, but then Mox has found where the Cane of Return is.
Okay.
So we just have to be careful because we are down a healer.
Oh, and we've got a room full of nasty.
That's why we're gonna just take this slowly. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, no, it's quite a compelling thing.
Just watch the cleave. Watch the cleave. Watch the cleave.
Yeah,
That's cool.
with all the weirdness and the way they're reacting and sort of following through on it, and what the the ideas they're coming out with behind it. I mean, I love watching stuff where people will just go completely off the deep end with all the mad shit. Cracks me up.
Shin, have I told you the story of my reading of House of Leaves?
No,
Do you know what that book is?
it rings a bell.
It is like the granddaddy of all our ARGs. All right.
Okay.
So like every ARG that has come out, we can look at House of Leaves as basically being responsible for its even being a thing, right? It is a really cool book. I genuinely can recommend it with a giant, massive fuck all caveat. In that if you are prone to obsessions, that maybe be careful when reading it, because it is a book full of secrets. Like hidden messages, secret passages within the book. The book itself is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, by evidence of the pages sticking out of it, which is a reason. It's appropriate to the story that's being told. And to really just solidify how much of a mess this book is, there are upwards of 4 different writers within the book at any given point. There's only one person who penned it, of course, but from the perspective of the book, there are 4 different writers. You have the main guy who's kind of putting everything together, the dead guy who basically he's taken these bits and pieces and putting this story together with. You have a 3rd writer who's not necessarily mentioned by name, but the story changes at points with a different font face and everything, showcasing that something's a bit different. And then you have the editor who's putting addendums and notations at the bottom of the page for you to go and basically look things up at the back. Or notate things being off. And that's the start of it, right?
Right.
I went in deep. Deep. Okay? I got really hooked into it. And the spooks that come into the book absolutely require you to be invested into it to actually feel the effect. At one point, the writer just stops writing about what they're
Incoming!
writing and being... Oh, where?
In the room we just left.
It's behind, it's walking away. We're
Oh,
fine.
he's walking away. It wasn't at the time.
Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be another one of these rooms that we do this slowly. Anywho, so he stops writing
Oh.
about whatever's going on, and then just goes, "Okay, don't look behind you. There is something right behind you right now, and if you look, it'll be upon you. So long as you don't look, you'll be fine. I know it. It's there beside me too. We'll get through this together. Did you look? I didn't. Of course I didn't." And then they just kind of go, exactly, right?
Yeah.
I hate things like that.
It's fucking awesome. It's awful, but awesome. And there's a whole lot more to it within that, right? It got to the point that I was just gibbering on to anybody who would listen about this because of my thoughts and theories and ideas on things, because just things were off within the book, intentionally so. And everything came to a head after I found a series of videos online that hit a little too close to what it was about. Intentionally, of course. This is all part of an experience. And I'm in my living room. My friends, who I consider my family, are all there. All these people whose opinions matter to me. And I am going off on things, okay? And I'm trying to show them this video. I'm like exhausted, giant bags underneath my eyes from lack of sleep, hair is a mess and things. Ragged. But I have to show them a video on YouTube that's several hours long, but I'm not showing them the whole thing, I'm just showing them a snippet from the beginning. And I have to rewind this thing. Did you know that on the PlayStation 4, there is an Easter egg where if you have to rewind a very long video, a tiny corgi will run across the time line for the video? I didn't. So there I am, rewinding this thing, having been in the minute of a manic episode, essentially. And all of a sudden, this little dog runs across the screen. And genuinely, I can't be sure if I'm the only one who's seeing this little dog or not. And everyone in the room can see that I am fucking losing it at this dog. And they all just start cracking up, and my world crumbles. There's a whole lot more to that story, but that's just the bit I wanted to share because I was thinking about that while you were saying your piece.
Yeah.
That
Well,
dog
I mean-
came back to haunt me later, actually. In the Britannia mod pack for Minecraft, you have this little book that teaches you what you need to do and gives you your references for things, right? There's a fucking Easter egg they put in that as well, with a particular section of the book that I don't even remember what it was about. I was just kind of flipping through things, right, while I was streaming. And I go and I selected one of these options, and instead of the option being selected, the fucking little white dog from Undertale ran across the screen and stole the selection off of the book before my eyes. I've got that clip somewhere. It's proof that that happened. Because it's like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I think I've seen the clip.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to explore more of this? Or do we want to keep going?
Just think, we've got 3 more floors and only 27.5 minutes. So.
Only.
Depends how long the next 2 floors take us.
True.
So far, we've just been running into enemies everywhere. Like, rooms full of 4 enemies.
Nah, yeah,
Up and go.
nah. Let's not and say we didn't.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, the series is it's called Hellion. If you want to check it out.
Uncharacteristically of me, Keronzi is gonna probably gasp in surprise. I actually watched a series recently.
Jeez. Yep. No, that's surprising.
Uh-huh. There was a new Batman cartoon on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
I like it. I like it a lot. However, it's silly, unintentionally so. As what I can describe as most of the show breaks down to, a rich person got bored, decided to get a costume, and start causing problems for everyone in Gotham. That just keeps happening, routinely. Every fucking villain is a rich person who got bored and decided to put on a costume.
Well, I imagine it probably triggered a lot of the culture war people with its portrayal of the Penguin.
I think that's stupid because that portrayal of the Penguin's fucking great. They are goddamn ruthless, and they are cool. The fact that they're a woman means nothing because the character is still very much so intact.
This is like the same universe from the new Superman, right?
I don't know, actually. This one seems to be its own thing because it takes place really, really early in American history. Kind of the 40s noir style thing with it because Batman works really well with that style.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, it's not really stated what year it is. It's
You are
just
correct.
everything is in that sort of
period of-
neo-Gothic architecture.
That the Art Deco
Style.
style of things,
Yeah.
with the Gothic buildings.
One thing that annoyed me was that, and this is going to sound somewhat sexist,
Mm-hmm.
but all of the women except for Barbara Gordon are portrayed as chubby.
Most of the ones that we encounter, yeah, I think.
Unless they're the
Catwoman is an exception.
yeah, I was about to say if it's not the high society models that Bruce is always meant to be dating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, it just didn't sit right with me. It's kind of like, this feels kind of more fetishistic.
Well, I wonder if they're trying to do it like the 90s cartoon, in that, because I haven't seen any of it yet. It's on my watch list. We're hearing about it. I mean, the 90s cartoon I remember watching as a kid had that Art Deco Gotham style. And if I remember back to then, apart from like main character women, like I don't think Barbara Gordon was in that one, but Poison Ivy and Catwoman, all the side characters that were women were exactly as you've described, Shane.
Yeah,
Like in that 90s one. Like it's like you can't have like the model looking women have to be the villains or like a really key character.
main cast.
Oh.
Yeah. And then every other woman has to be like I don't know, on the slightly overweight side of things, and there's like no in between.
In that same. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean
No. I was just gonna end with that. That's all I remember from the 90s one. Now I was thinking back on it.
In that same vein of things, with that same train of thought, there's an interesting character that I had a problem with. Not their villain persona, but who they were within the show, and that's actually the portrayal of Harleen Quinzel. Their version of Harley Quinn, I thought was cool as shit. A version of Harley Quinn without the Joker.
Yeah.
So she's still funny, but she's not as airheaded or bubbly because she's not trying to impress anybody. She's doing her own thing, and as a villain, fucking cool and spooky. But I did not like her as a character. Any of the bits where she was doing her thing as Harley Quinn didn't feel right and didn't seem right. Definitely less about the gay thing, and definitely more about just because she was a psychologist, she magically could get into everybody's heads.
Best views.
Yeah,
I
that-
already have the best views. Get out of here.
Like, I'm sure you know kind of what I'm talking about, like the police scene and things.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna be fairly close to you,
Yeah.
Smiley.
Yeah, it's all good. I don't think they like cleaves, so it's... What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna pop this to deal with these guys.
I forgot to mention this, that I had an idea for something we could do. There was one of these pomades that apparently can send enemies away, and I was thinking, what if we tried doing that?
The one of flight.
Yeah.
I think that only works on spawns. The flight one, which we don't have, it just said reduces the enemy spawns on the next floor.
Well, there is definitely one that removes an enemy. This rage idea of yours, however, might work.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oops. I fucked up. I fucked
That's all
up.
good. That's good. It's all good.
I don't know if it's all good. Oh, never mind. You're right. It was all good.
Oh shit! I rage on it. Next one.
Are you bonking with a hammer?
Yeah. That's one of my major abilities.
Yeah, this is going a lot better.
Yeah, I only have got one rage left.
Yeah, but we already got it halfway down, so even if that gets us just a little bit further.
Oh, thank you for the posture check. I'll do the hydrate once we're out the boss fight. Hi Wes, how's it going?
Hi, Wes!
Up in the last rage now.
Shin is... Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Is your... Do we have an AoE limit break?
Yes. That
Alright, it's
will be
almost-
me.
It's almost at level 2. Okay.
Right.
Once the next swarm of it shows up.
I think if we hold off on that. Jesus.
It's getting dicey.
Yeah, I'm trying.
How?
Now?
I got-
Still.
Going. Going.
No,
Right.
Oh, get out. I'm out of.
We're out of rage. We're out of
Yeah.
limit
I
break.
don't have any
I'm
more.
not
Okay, I'm doing this.
trying.
Glitching didn't work.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm doing this.
Ow.
I'm doing my AoE thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down. Yeah.
Oh, god
I'll
damn
be
it.
coming back up.
Oh, did we not set up the rise thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we
do
did.
it now. Do it again. If we've got another
We
one.
don't have another one. We didn't drop this round.
I'm dead.
Ah, shit.
Swift cast,
Yeah.
Ronzi.
Yeah, well, I need to wait until I've got the...
I can't tank this guy. You're dead.
Another wipe.
Yeah, my mana efficiency is not great because I don't have the better spells.
Right. Before we go back in, I've got to take care of a couple of things.
Fine.
As your
Right.
hydrate wisp, hello, it's going good. I'm tired. It's hot outside, and tomorrow is my birthday. Hey, happy birthday for tomorrow, Wisp.
Wisp birthday. I have a proposal for while we're waiting for Shin.
Mm-hmm.
What if? 'Cause I don't think it'll be too long. We did the duty roulette.
Yeah, we can do a duty.
We'll just boot Shin out for a temporary bit, and then we'll re-add him when we expect. Are you okay with that, Smiley?
Sure.
It's gonna be on you, Ronzi. You're the you're
Yep. You tanking, yeah?
yeah. Taking
However,
advantage of this. Oh, yep.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure if even if you got to white mage level, I think because it has you saved as conjurer, you'd still be forced in as conjurer.
Be forcing as conjurer.
Yeah.
I'd have to go and do all of the quests as well, because I've done none of the quests, so...
Yeah, I was just trying to think of what difference it would make on white mage. I think
I have
think I know
access
what
to
the-
Holy, at the very least. And I probably
which
have
is a-
access to some of the better healing spells.
You
Higher
might have
potency
access to
versions.
them. I don't think you might have Cure 3.
I
You
do
might
not
have.
I don't have Tier
Uh,
3 now, but...
No, I mean, like if you're as a level 60 white mage, I'm not overly sure. You might also have the job specific stuff by that level, but I can't remember off the top of my head. No, I realized at the end of that fight I did the transformations the wrong way around. What I should do in that fight is open up as Succubus, because that vulnerability up
Oh, okay.
actually applies to the boss, and lasts for minutes. So I can pop Succubus, I can stack Vaughn up, and while there's just 2 enemies, we'll just have to deal with the damage on them for a while, and then keep the Manticore stuff for when there's 8 enemies, and then I can go around one-shotting them.
Yeah. Yep, that's not good. Out of that, please.
We are kicking his ass. I mean, I know he's not particularly difficult, but still. Oh yeah, the nail.
It's alright if you both take out.
Mate.
By Jove, I think we've done it. Wait.
What more cheap viewers now? Oh, come on, guys. My viewers aren't cheap.
You should set up the restriction of that particular phrase.
They use weird characters over the letters, so another
Hello.
round. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, no, then we won't be another round.
We did a duty finder while you were away.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries.
You're fine.
I am very expensive. I cost a lot of money for chocolate each day. That's fair.
I'm not allowed chocolate anymore.
Tragic. Why, thank you.
Or anything with sugar.
Also
Yeah.
tragic.
Living is usually a good thing.
I can't remember this time.
What tanking stance?
Mm-hmm. Oh. There's a trap there. Don't step on it.
What was that? Step on the trap?
No, don't. That's the opposite of what I said. No.
But it's opposite though.
Mom said it was my turn to step on the landmine. There'll be a silver chest over a teleport.
Yar.
Yar.
Yar, hard diddly dee. Being a pirate is alright by me.
You just had to go there, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, I get the reference. I'm wondering if there's more context to it between you two that I don't know about.
Not really.
It's just, for a while, it was kind of a brick roll
Ah,
in a social group we were part of.
Was it? I don't think I was ever rickrolled by it.
But no, it's not a rick roll. It's just kind of any opportunity to go yar har, fiddly dee, and you are a pirate was just taken.
True.
like how would people know that you were a pirate if you didn't say it?
I mean, the peg leg, hook hand, and eye patch normally give it away.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest. I thought you were gonna say, well, the pegging would give it away.
I mean, it's called a peg leg for a reason.
There it is.
You know, all those men alone at sea, months, if not
Oh.
years on end.
All that hardtack.
I'd love to see the Oxford history dissertation of a student writing about the historically correct use for a peg leg. And it being that.
Really getting use out of that Oxford comma with that too. I know it's gonna seem random and out of nowhere, and it probably is. But in our recent Cyberpunk game, because I'm thinking of just things to talk about now, they pulled a weekend at Bernie's.
Oh.
Yeah. So in a abandoned pharmacy, they had to go and deliver something, and while they were doing it, they found the place was booby-trapped. And in the back corner of one of the restrooms, they found a corpse that had its face just blown off. And the player that found it went, "This corpse is gonna be my friend now." Started carrying it around with him. And then after doing that and basically getting paid for the job they did, them and another player were like, "Yo, let's go party, let's go drink and fucking shoot cocaine through our eyes and things, right?" And they had a wild goddamn time. So wild within the role. And in a very funny thing, they all failed their goddamn checks to see how they endured with their consumption of illegal substances, that they blacked out. And when they came to, the corpse was still with them. It was in a suit and tie, which it was not in beforehand. It had tattoos, and it had the ID and a badge of a police officer.
What? What?
I assume this is the Cyberpunk tabletop.
Yep. Cyberpunk 2020,
Right. Not the recent.
not the video game.
Right.
I am the poor DM for this game. I have to deal with their antics. Do you know how many times these motherfuckers have blown up Main Street? The first time wasn't a more understandable one. The second time was dubious at best. The third time was at this point just a joke. And they're planning to do it a fourth time.
Look, every group has a running bit. Like, ours unfortunately died in the last session.
It sure did. Oh no, how tragic. Your pet rock is dead. Fuck you guys. Yeah.
Poor Rocky. I'm not sure if you're saying fuck you guys to just us having that rock for so long, or just the memes that we were doing while also playing.
Mostly the rock becoming a character of its own that I legitimately had to think of. I had to put brain power to developing a story for a fucking boulder with a crayon drawing of a face.
Rest in peace, Rocky. Rest in peace.
He got
Rest in-
smiling old elf man.
Rest in pieces.
Sounds like a graveful situation.
Joined his girlfriend.
The fact that even happened. The fact that you guys, Trinky saw pebbles on the ground with Rocky babies, and it's like, it's a fucking pebble. Rocks don't reproduce like this. Rocks don't reproduce.
See, the worst derailing I've ever witnessed was a series I watched called Ox Ventures,
Mm-hmm.
and their DM let them get away with some pretty crazy shit.
Right.
But he created effectively like an archaeologist.
Okay.
A studied scholar with experience who's been in, dozens of ruins across the world they were adventuring in.
Right.
They turned him into a baby.
They turned him into a baby.
I've been
They
frogged.
turned him into a baby.
You had to walk into that. You
I
had to
thought-
go out of your way to walk into that.
I thought I missed it.
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
you have no one to blame but yourself.
Oh no, I'm fully aware of that.
Hey, move.
You never know, that pebble could have been a chip off of Rocky's shoulder.
Yeah, well,
I'm-
now he's made of many pebbles.
Yeah. I'm not sure I believe Mox. I don't think he knows as much about rock biology as he claims he does.
What are
I-
you, the rock biology police?
I
almost said
do-
priest.
Believe they
I-
call it geology.
I know that Trinky is carrying half of his face in
No,
her
dude,
backpack.
she has the slab that actually has his face on it.
Oh, okay.
His full face is in there.
Is she hoping for a group scenario?
Maybe. I have talked
resurrection
about that
arc
fucking
into it.
thing to Doc and Snoo, and I'm just
Nice.
gonna say, they have ideas.
Mox has already taken away my Deus Ex. I acquired, I've acquired a couple of cards from the deck of many things, and one of them was quite literally Wish.
I didn't
Just the
acquire your Deus Ex. You sold your Deus Ex to me for a
True.
tentacle arm.
True, I did. It was totally worth it.
I did not take it from you.
You know, tentacle arm.
Uh-huh. You want to know the full extent of it? He got an ability from the deck of many things that let him rewrite one event. That's the extent of it. It's pretty ridiculous. And I was like, well, this is a problem. I'm not going to say you can't have this because I gave it to you. But I should probably figure out some way to make sure that I get my hands on that, or that it's used in a way that I can work with real quick. So what I did is I had the magical shopkeep they were dealing with. We had to be like, hey, buddy, I know you got that. And that's a really cool thing. I'm really interested in it. But I'm not going to just take that from you without a fair trade. So let me show you my good shit that I don't offer anybody. And you get to take a couple of things from here. But in exchange, you give me that card.
Yep.
And after spending an hour looking over everything and having to group call with it, it was an hour.
It was a while, yeah.
You finally decided, I'm gonna get the tentacle arm. Well, I'm gonna get the gauntlet with the tentacles on it. I'm gonna get the freaky Oni face, and I don't remember what else. Because those are the two things that mattered the most.
No, those were the only two. You only gave me 2 out of the 6 you offered.
Yeah, still, that was a good one. I
think,
love that.
It was
all of it.
those. It was those 2, the 3 potion bottles that aged whatever was in them.
Well, it wasn't the bottles that were important. It was the basket that they were in.
Oh, okay.
The
You made it sound like
aged thing.
you made it sound like it was the bottles themselves. It doesn't really matter either way. A bundle of wands.
A bundle of wands with some pretty cool wands, but
And a shit ton of cash.
oh yeah.
But there was something with whatever they were in.
Yep. Mind you, none of these were tricks. Every single one of these things was valid.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't about to fucking screw you over for giving me this. Because that would be stupid. Well, that would be cruel, and I'm not that kind of DM.
Yeah, you're not cruel in giving us terrible items. You're cruel in completely well, not destroying, but
No, I'll just emotionally hurt you. That's fine.
yeah. You do emotional damage.
Yeah. And emotional damage is where it all matters. Yeah. Dokapon taught me anything. It's that you can really reduce somebody to an animal-like nature by just dunking on them. Isn't that right, Sylaps? And all of the times he bitched about me.
Look. Sylaps done that to himself.
True. But I kept egging him on.
We both did.
Well, either that happens or they become superheroes. You know?
Oh no, there was no redemption
no.
for Sylaps.
No. He went on, what, a 20-minute rant just wanting to stab me. Just a little stabbing.
Irrespective of anything else that was happening or any other conversations that were going on, there was just Sylaps muttering in the background.
Yeah. Hi, Gray.
Hi, Gray. How you doing, Gray?
Yeah, how you doing, Gray? I hope you're doing well. I'm not.
I hope you're doing
Wiz says I'm not the rock biology police, but I think Trinky is.
Trinky wants to be. The only thing they have going for them is they're a dwarf. but they're like they're a weird dwarf.
To be
Mimic.
honest, I'm a weird elf.
Well, you've got a tentacle arm.
I was
Be
weird before
whatever
then.
race you were, unless you were a cephalopod.
Oh, I've been debuffed. Well,
You know what might have been the meanest thing I've done, and that's saying something considering, we were just talking about me killing the fucking brute pet rock.
yeah.
Is being so sly and coy about the death of Melody's mom that not only did it go over their head, but it went over everyone's, and it had to be explained.
Yeah. I am post-cry because a friend has had the pillow I made with the design of their kitty that passed away. Oh no!
Oh, well, I mean, it's a very thoughtful gift. Sad moment. Very sad thing.
That is sad. Who gave Keronzi a tentacle? Technically Mox.
Technically me. I'm the one who done it. It's not really a mystery.
No. I still also like just people asking, oh, what happened with X? During any of your games.
It's true.
And your response of, why did you ask me this?
I hate that. I hate those questions so goddamn much because it's almost always related to the clothes you guys are wearing. Almost every fucking time.
Yep.
And I'd just walk away, just being like, don't worry about it. It's fine. Just don't think about it. And then suddenly it's just like, hey, did my clothes survive the bomb? Let's find out, I guess. And it's almost always Snoo who has it.
It is. Snoo's done it twice in the D&D campaign, I believe.
And they've had their moments in other bits too. In fact, Snoo was the first one to really start this trend. Way back when we were playing Mutants and Masterminds. What's up?
The other bug's was targeting me. Oh. Okay, I'm not the one who's caught.
I'm silent.
Mox enabling tentacle play, yeah. Daddy is.
Context for these two. In the M&M campaign, or M&M for Mutants and Masterminds, Snoo was playing a character that could fly around and shoot lasers named, I shit you not, Ultraviolet Laser Dream. That was their goddamn superhero name.
Why did they die so quickly?
I don't know. They
Oh,
also
because
stunned.
I think they screamed at you.
I used the commander of alteration. Changes one pack into either a group of mimics or a group of mandragoras. And the mandragoras will die really easily, and the mimics cause hell. So it's an RNG check.
So they were in basically like an abandoned office place created by an evil tech company. And they were fighting genetically modified raccoons that had their DNA spliced basically with human DNA. And these things were terrible little things, right? And so during the fight, a new player's character who had basically been showing up Snoo's character, not intentionally, but just by result of going after them and doing so much better with their rolling, caused Snoo's character to get incredibly jealous. We should transform them. Thank you. And so when the last surviving raccoon man hybrid decided to flee into its burrow, Snoo decided, fucker, and charged in afterwards. This is the equivalent of Keronzi, as they currently are in FF14 here, as the healer, charging in after the boss that just ran away on their own. Not a very good idea. And so this cornered animal inside of its burrow decided to lash out at them and just tore them to fucking pieces. Just hit them hard, crit them, and knock them out in one go. And their friends had to go and drag them out of it. And as they are dragged out of it, because these things were clawing and scratching and biting, Snoo decided to ask, hey, did my outfit survive at all? It's like, why would you ask me this? Why would you ask me this very thing? So it's like, okay, well, you know what? Let's see. I'm gonna roll a check and I'm gonna see how much of your thing survived. None of it. None of their clothes survived because of the check. They were stripped fucking naked by this raccoon thing and were dragged out of a hole by their friends.
I mean, I don't want to say that sounds like an average Friday night for my teens, but
Wait. I'm just gonna use this and take this. Oh no, I'm more tanky.
Oh no. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm just thinking of more things to fill the dead air. A friend of mine during a D&D game spell fumbled so hard that he blew up multiple times and launched himself that while on the grid we were playing, he flew so far off the grid that he basically flew across the entire room that we were playing in. Shockingly, he survived that.
Damn.
What's really funny is that he fumbled initially, and then as he's flying through the air, he's like, I'm gonna try and use more magic to save myself so I don't crash into a tree or something and explode, and then fumbled again.
Oh no. That's bad series of events.
And yet has the endurance of an ox to survive the fall.
What's really funny is they were a fucking gnome. So like imagine the bravado. This gnome just steps forward in this forest and in this encounter is like, don't worry guys, I've got this. Rolls up his sleeves, readies his magical incantation. Uh-oh. Fucking explodes, goes flying backwards at 1,000,000 miles per hour, fucking DBZ style. Wait, I got this, I can fix it, fix it! Boom! Explodes again, flying even further away.
He's just role playing that. What's that? What is that DBZ character with Tien and Yamcha? A little
Chaozu.
Chaozu. Just role playing Chaozu.
Goodbye, Tien!
Goodbye, Mr. Tien. I think,
Then again, like in a lot of these games, the races of smaller stature can survive massive force. Because like in this game, Lalas have the same jump height as like every other race, but it just works out to be like 3 times their own body height.
Oh wait, seriously?
Oh yeah, watch, like get a Lala to jump up and down for you, and they reach the same height as like I do on my character.
They'd have to. You'd have to be able to do that to balance things.
Yeah. So these races of smaller stature have just got legs of steel, survive big drops, you know.
I was watching actually last night a video on quote unquote race stereotypes of what it says about you as a player by playing the particular races, right? I think it was
Okay.
actually pretty spot on with things. But when it came to the Lalafell, it's like you are one of two people. You are either the most cracked at this game, leagues beyond things, or you are single-handedly the reason why your party wipes.
Valid.
Valid.
Who
Oh,
was the
ow.
person who did that?
I don't remember. I could find it. Let me get a second.
Was it a VTuber?
No, actually, it was not a VTuber. It was somebody who was using in-game FF14 like emotes and stuff like that to simulate talking.
Right.
Is it? Since I see Shin, I remember now. I have DM'd him on Discord. All right. Cool.
You Shin, see Shin by the Shin shore.
Yeah, I remember healing a random dungeon with a Lala paladin who halfway through the dungeon said, "I'll be honest, guys, every time I do these polls, I don't know where my character is."
That's great.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
I know I've told Ronzi this, but have I mentioned to either you, Mox, or Smiley the worst tank I ever encountered?
Maybe I can't recall the story, so
I don't think you said
Yeah, I
it would have
don't
been on
think so.
stream.
Okay, so this was back about the time when they first released this game on PlayStation.
okay.
A lot of people were sort of coming in,
Holy
trying
shit.
it out.
It's bad in there.
Oh yeah, so it is. So it is.
Do we even need
Do
to
we
go in
really need to do this?
there? There's like 3 treasure chests in there by the look of it.
God fucking
I don't-
damn it. Okay.
Do we have a rage
got-
or do we have?
No, let's hold those rages. Let's just do this
That's fair.
systematically. Let's do
Okay.
this slowly but surely. There's 2 fucking dragons in there.
Yeah. Had a lot of new players coming in. First MMO. Yeah. And so everybody was trying to be nice and polite and, you know, helpful.
Right.
Ended up in Satasha.
Okay.
And we had a little Lala gladiator
Yeah,
as the
beginner.
tank. No tank stance, which you do have at that level.
Mm-hmm.
We go in, there's the usual, you know, hi, hello, sort of greetings. Nothing from the Lala. He runs off, starts attacking groups. We join in, obviously. It's a dungeon, you've got to do that. Inevitably, the DPS pull aggro because he's not got his tank stance on.
Right.
Every time that happened, every time that he was attacking something and somebody else was hit it and pulled aggro, he would disengage, run over to the side and sit down.
Why?
We don't know. We tried asking him. We tried explaining to him that if he has, you know, he's there, he's meant to be a tank. The XP is shared. You know, this is a group content. You come in as a group, you all do the stuff, you play the role that you come in as, and he came in as a tank. And that means his job to hold the aggro, nothing. Not a single ounce of communication. And yeah, he did that all the way up to the Earl fight. And then we kicked him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, Yeah, it's just kind of. It's like he was literally sulking.
For having aggro pulled off.
Yeah, because we'd taken the aggro, and he was sulking, and it was just like, okay, I can get. You know, it's probably a a PlayStation player. He may not have a keyboard, so he may not be able to type. May not want to use like the software keyboard. But he could still pay attention to what we're saying.
Yeah. And also, like, the fact that he just goes off and sits in a corner.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
That's just...
Oh boy, this is a problem.
That one is a problem.
Did you, were you able to see what server he was on?
No. This was when I was on Phoenix.
Okay.
On my original character.
Commanders. Oh.
You can use a Commander of Steel if you want mods.
Oh, sure.
This is one in over here.
Is that a silver chest? Oh, god damn it. Oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, because I have my opinions on one or two of the servers within this group. Whenever I see people from there, I'm already like, this is gonna be a ride.
Yeah. Well, this was, I mean, sort of launch of Heaven's Ward.
Right, yeah.
So, you know, a while back. But, God. Yeah, I think I could live for another 1,000 years and probably never encounter somebody that determined not to do the job that they're there to do.
Oh, that's bad.
Damn it.
That's bad.
That's
How did that
my
explode? Should be no props.
No, there was a silver chest that spawned that was open that was a trap.
Ah. Okay. What I definitely used a Commander of Safety at the start of this floor. Pretty sure. Ah, there's a Mimic as well.
I definitely get a feeling that the game does not want us to finish this week.
No. I was really determined to kick our asses.
Going back to like tabletop talk, in an instance that will surprise no one of my characters had a very fitting death for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see a attractive monster and went to romance it?
No, because I wasn't playing a bard.
That
But,
doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything.
but the character did die in the embrace of a succubus.
Now, did you know they were a succubus before?
It was from a combat encounter. It was a combat move
Okay.
that killed me.
Okay, well, that's a little different. It wasn't like you bedded them and then fucking
Oh,
got
no.
succubus.
No, it was yeah, we were dealing, it was a campaign where the DM had essentially stolen our hearts.
Oh,
And
again.
we were dealing with the entity that had stolen them because we weren't playing ball with them. So, yeah, they came out to deal an amount of punishment. Chances are, if we managed to deal enough damage, we would have survived the encounters. The problem was, yeah, I got grabbed by one of his succubus attendants, and she proceeded to lock me into a kiss and drained my life
Gotcha.
to double the
And-
amount of HP that I had.
Ever since then, you've been trying to
Relive
fuck
that experience.
every single monster woman you find.
No,
So many nonsense that way.
I've just reached a point where I don't care anymore.
If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out happy.
Yeah, I go on my terms. So yeah, much to the point where basically the character turned to dust and then was
Fucking
scattered.
Anime.
Yeah, and basically scattered to the wind. No chance for a resurrection. Even the other players were like, oh, well, we can try and resurrect. I'm like, nah, the character is dead. Character is dead. I'm fine with that. He received a fitting end. It was one of the last play sessions I played with that group. Because it was my former flatmates. My former flatmate who was the DM for that. And after I left, they never invited me back to the table.
It's weird.
Not really, considering my friend group. IRL friend group from school. I have a feeling I was probably only at the table because I was also living there. So, it is what it is. I'm not overly broken up by
Yeah.
it.
I do remember that lot. They were a bit
Look, most of my school friends tried so hard to be edgy.
yeah, a little too hard.
Yeah. Like, you know of them because of the music circles, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They used to regularly attend the alternative nightclub event that I was part of running,
Yeah.
and it was kind of like, you know, you're not sort of these hardcore edgelords because we know people like that. You guys are, you know, just your kind of nerdy outcasts.
I have a funny
Indeed.
story to change the mood around.
Go on then.
I want to tell you about my buddy who played a character who was I don't remember his name specifically, but he was an old man who called himself like Old Man something. I'm gonna call him Old Man Jenkins for the fact that I just can't fucking remember his name, right? So he's playing this ancient decrepit wizard man, okay, who might have dementia by the way he walks around just bumbling into things, okay? And so when we started on this adventure and he was following us around, it didn't seem like he was part of the adventure, but more like this old man had just wandered out of town in the direction that we were going. And he wouldn't go back. So we went, well, he's not really our problem, I guess. And I think he's a wizard by his hat, but maybe not. Who knows? Okay. So on this adventure, we come across a bridge, and there is a fucking... Oh my god, this one's full of mimics. There was a goddamn actual troll on the bridge, but he was dressed up in a dapper suit and things, and he wanted us to pay the troll toll to get across. And so we're engaged in a conversation with him because we're trying to negotiate because he's sentient. He's clearly not a monster. And while we're doing this, the old man starts to wander across the bridge. And the troll's like, no, your friend can't go past the, hey, old man. Man, you gotta pay if you want to cross. And he was like, oh, yes, hi, young man. Would you like a piece of rope? She's like, sure, old man, I'll take that, but you gotta pay before I cross. And then the player looks at the DM and goes, okay, he's taking the rope, right? Yeah. Alright. Well, now I'm gonna cast Animate Rope to strangle him! And he starts strangling this fucking troll. And so this turns into us trying to pry this animated rope off of the troll's neck. And then I decide, you know what, there's an easy way to solve this. So I blackjack the old man in the back of the head as a rogue. So it's not lethal. He gets knocked out. His spell deactivates because he's unconscious. And it's like, yeah.
Mox.
I'm a little sick. And it's like, hey, dude, look. We don't know what his deal was. And he's just like, fine, fuck it. I don't care anymore. Just get me away from that old man. Alright, cool. So we walk across, and we get deeper into the woods. Now this is a campaign that's run by my friend, who I have mentioned this before, but I do not know what he thinks a bear is. Okay. And so we come into a clearing, and there are all of these giant spider webs over everything, and we're like, oh, well, this is probably bad. So of course, we're expecting arachnid things, and we hear chittering in the trees, and we look up and we see these eyes reflecting light back at us, and descending down, attached to webs from their butts, descend a bunch of bears. And so they start to approach us, their fucking mouths opening and revealing fucking fangs and things. And we're like, oh fuck, what the fuck are these? Jesus Christ. We ready for combat. We all take our stances, we start getting engaged with this, and then the old man's turn comes around, and he's just like, I'd like to introduce you all to my friend Buttercup. And we're like, what the... Old man? Old man, now is not the time for your old man antics! I go before the Buttercup! I summon, with summon creature, a giant scorpion! Oh, Buttercup, hooray! And the giant scorpion shows up, Buttercup. And now it's locked in a headlong battle with these spider bear things. And we're just locked onto this. And I'm remembering, because this is not the first time that this old man had mentioned Buttercup, but this is the first time that it's actually come into play. Because he's constantly been asking random people we encounter, would you like to meet Buttercup? And we're like, no. No, I do not. Now it's like he would have summoned a giant fucking scorpion at any point with these fucking town people. Now, I know I've just talked about the unhingedness of this old man and how crazy. Would you believe me if I said he wasn't the worst character of this particular adventure? Would you believe me if I said that this was actually a round 2 of this adventure because of the first group fucking it up badly?
Really? Okay.
Uh-huh. So the story setup is that this land in this area is being besieged by a plague of rabid animals in the woods, which we would later determine are these bears in heavy quotations. And Group A, which I was not a part of, arrives to go and handle the problem. And so while they're gathering information from it, a friend of mine, a dear friend who I don't really understand some of their logic sometimes. They're a really great person. They're a family man and things like that. He decides, you know what? I'm gonna go and ask if there's somebody in town who's been saying things that maybe nobody believes and if their stories are too fantastical. And so he asks that to a local guard, and the guard goes, well, I mean, yeah, I guess. There is a guy who's been saying things that don't make a whole lot of sense. If you really want to talk to him, I guess you can. And so he brings my buddy into the local prison, where there is a guy tied up in the corner just muttering to himself about the moon. And my friend asked him, "Hello, could you tell me things? Do you know about the problem?" Yes, I know the Bear King. He's on the moon. I have tea with him often, but I'm trapped. Could you help me out of here? I'm late for tea. And my friend goes, "This is clearly a man that I can trust, and I should absolutely get him out of this jail cell. Let me get you out of here, buddy." So he breaks this crazy guy out of the jail cell, and as soon as he is free, he screams, and he runs down the prison way, latches his teeth onto the nearby guard that let my friend into here, and tears out his throat, and then runs freely into the town. Ooh, he's made a mistake.
This is a problem.
What's up?
Well, we have no way of curing my accursed pox.
A pox on you.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody buff up and get your things going. Anywho. So as they're scrambling and the adventure has turned from go and figure out what the problem is to subdue the crazy old man that your friend just let free, they have to chase him into the woods. They eventually find him in a treehouse. They climb up the ladder to the treehouse and find the old man having tea with a bear corpse that has a little paper crown. This was the moon, this was the Bear King, and this was what having tea with the Bear King was. They then had to fight said old man, who almost took them out, and once that was done, just that group was like, I don't even know if any of us want to keep doing this mission. So a whole new group of people got rolled up for this, with me and being involved in, and that's what led us to having the old man adventures. I'm trying to get him. Oh, they're back, I see.
Oop.
I'm drawing aggro.
Okay, I'm going to raid. I'm going to Manticore.
Okay.
Oh my god, he is just on my ass.
We got this. We can do this. We wouldn't happen to have any witching things, so would we?
They don't work.
Oh.
I tried it last time.
Oh, gee, ow,
What the
owie,
fuck was
owie,
that?
owie, owie, owie.
Yeah,
Oh,
just gotta
fuck
be.
off.
Heal.
I need to change the Manticore again.
I'm trying to
Just,
draw aggro.
just focus the boss while he's still got the Vone up for another 40 seconds or so. I'll deal with that. It's just.
Gotcha. We are a lot more defensible right now than we have been in the past.
Yeah, but we didn't get as many,
Weapon upgrades, yeah.
yeah.
We don't hit as hard.
Oh, shit.
Splatoon!
Do we want to limit break here in a second?
I mean, if you want me to do...
I can do it in 5 seconds once I'm out of the Manticore.
Yeah, I think we're going to be better off trying to take the boss down.
Mm-hmm.
Rather
Yeah.
than...
Alright, I need to limit break then. I'm got a manticore. Oh fuck, I might be dead in this. Okay, I'm back up as manticore.
Oh, I died.
Ah, I didn't pop the roast shit at the start.
Okay. We're good. He's almost done.
Yeah, just focus the boss. I got odds.
We're trying. We got this.
Yeah, just you two keep on the bus.
Come
I've got
on, one more.
24.
Woo!
Let's go. Even here, they fail to understand. Humanity yearns for salvation from the ravages of death, to cast off the fetters of mortality. Would you not try to free those you hold most dear?
Be gone, Skeleman. This was not a fist bump moment, I see.
Apparently not, no.
Neither of the Lord slain.
It's asked me to return to the start point. I don't think I want to do that, do I? Or do I?
I don't think there's. Yeah, I don't think you can miss anything if you do. There's n-
Oh,
you can't
yeah,
raise
no,
you
okay,
anyway.
Yeah, okay, so it did put me on this floor, that's fine.
Wacky. Yay, new high score. It didn't even, like, pretend. What is this?
Oh, hello.
We have a new quest?
Apparently. Dead but not gone, the Wood Whalers are confounded by the recent find of the Palace of the Dead. Madam, a moment if you would. Are you not the adventurer who felled the Dark Sorcerer in the ruins? It is you, thank the 12. We are in immediate need of assistance. Allow me to explain. On a recent reconnaissance mission, our men unearthed documents we believed were written by the self-same sorcerer you encountered down in the labyrinth. We have been desperately searching for more insight into this man and the unspeakable acts he committed. The importance of this discovery cannot be overstated. The documents have thus far proved beyond our comprehension. But now that you are here, why, who better than to help us decipher their contents than the woman who braved the depths of those fell ruins and to confront the fiend? One of my fellow expeditionaries will be waiting for you at Isomha with the aforementioned documents. Iune Kotor communes with the elements as we speak. He too shall join you anon.
Oh my god, we need to have stupidly strong weapons and armor in order to get cool weapon things. I could get a really cool sword and shield. It's so nice being able to fly. I got very used to not being able to.
Alright, so, well, what... What is it we need to do
To keep
to
the
get
weapons.
the things? Yeah.
So we needed to have. So you need to exchange your 10 levels of your sword and armor for an ether grip, and then you need 3 ether grips in order to get one of those weapons. And you need to give up 30 levels of combined sword and armor, which we unfortunately didn't get our weapon back to being level 30. So we can't get a weapon.
Right. No, probably just hold off on that then. Time to go and deal with this quest, I guess. Hey, at least we managed to get the level 100 done.
We did.
Indeed, good job. Hey, thanks, Keronzi. Well met, adventurer.
Oh,
Your cooperation in this matter is much appreciated. We had hoped these documents would serve to enlighten us regarding the nature and motives of the dread sorcerer Nybath. But I fear there is a rub. They are written in a foreign script that is entirely unfamiliar to our eyes. We know not where to begin in determining the origins of the old glyphs, let alone deciphering their meaning. "'Tis little surprise they are not familiar to you. If that most curious aetheric signature is aught to judge by, I would surmise those papers and the man who penned them hail from a world not our own." Ilya Starage, Kani Senna tells me that you possess a special gift, one that grants you a preternatural insight to the true nature of those around you. From my understanding, this power is not one to be invoked at will, but having exposed yourself to the otherworldly presence of Nybath, mayhap, might you take these documents into hand and see if aught appears before your mind's eye?
Alrighty.
No, no, no. This is all wrong. Her soul will not remain bound to the flesh. It is as if she is rejecting her corporeal form. Perhaps the vessel is too weak. But that cannot be. A passionate spirit is possessed of inexhaustible stories of Aether, or stores of Aether, and hers is by far the most strong-willed of my specimens. She should have the strength to remain tethered to this realm in perpetuity. But no, not even a glimmer of life in her body. Could it possibly be the spirit would seek to return to the ethereal sea of its own accord? Preposterous! Would you be so foolish as to welcome the hollow embrace of eternal sleep? To sate yourself with the memories of your worthless life as you drift off into the void? Humph. what would you say, old friend? Would you blather about the virtues of accepting death and extol her pure-hearted wish to rest beside her lost love? Ha! I think not. My Edda would never be blinded to the truth by some starry-eyed fantasy. No, a spirit as strong as hers would never fade so meekly into nothingness. Only a fool would yearn for death, to lay quietly within that mortiferous shade. And that is why I press on, to realize the dreams of all who came before me, and all who will come after. And yet, it would seem your spirit remains entangled with that of another. Not your lost love, no, but the one who besmirched your soul with these vulgar notions of accepting, nay, embracing that vain slumber. It's that rat sniffing about in my maze, isn't it? I can still smell her stench upon you, and the repugnant fetor of the admiration you feel for her. Let us conduct an experiment, shall we? Yes, a test of loyalty. One that shall also serve to purge these fools of she who would dare interfere with my most noble aims. Go forth, my sweet Ida. Go forth and seek out your beloved hero. Give her the gift of death you would seek yourself. And in the doing, free yourself from the shackles that bind your spirit so. Soon, yes, soon, the secrets of eternal life will be mine. Will be ours. Then, my love, I shall pluck back the veil and pluck your soul from the wastelands of the damned, and we shall be as one again, inseparable forevermore. Interesting. You return to Asilia, and pray tell, what did you see? This dread sorcerer sought to bring his beloved back from the dead? That is what compelled him to torment countless souls in his experiments down in those shadowy depths? Well, I cannot say for certain. I would rather not believe that such a simple, innocent desire could give birth to such blasphemous deeds. Nor am I inclined to believe that resurrection of the manner he suggests is even possible. Nay, I find it far more likely he meant only to play some cruel game with poor Ida, preying on the love she bore for her friends. Even if there was once an ooze of compassion in that monster's heart, one thing is certain. His unholy quests to rejoin body and spirit has disturbed the balance of the Twelveswood. Longing to reunite with his lost love is one thing, but to knowingly sacrifice the lives of countless others, it is little wonder that such an odious act would incur the wrath of the elements. As a Pajal, I cannot sit idly by as such terrors endanger our forest home. From the pages of that fiend, I could sense naught but an all-consuming obsession with life and death, and a hunger for the shadows. You confronted the dread necromancer in the heart of the labyrinth. Tell me, what did you make of him and his goals? He was a depraved monster who saw the dead as mere playthings. He was a twisted, pitiful creature driven by false ideals. False ideals. Pitiful indeed. He chose to flee from death, from the natural order of existence, to go where no man should tread. I dare say his soul is unlikely to ever find peace. At the very least, we can take comfort in knowing that Nybleth and his ill ambitions are no more. Now we must see to it that the labyrinth is purged of the abominable creatures, the creations that run rampant within. That the wayward souls still trapped there may at long last find peace. When the palace of the dead is at last cleansed of the sorcerer's taint, I will invoke the power of the elements to close the ingress, that none may ever be lost to its unholy halls again.
I'm going to be heading back to my home server, Keronzi.
Yep. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's that time.
Indeed. I'm curious on.
Because it is late and some of us have work tomorrow.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
Thank you for
me
joining.
And Keronzi. Signalis.
Oh, yes, Ignalis. That's going to be a trip and a half.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Shin, Smiley, thank you for joining. I do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. It was fun.
Yep,
Interesting.
nice to finally actually get through that content.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know there's another one of those, right?
Yep.
Well, I
And
can
there's
put a
technically the
separate
bonus
one.
challenge that we can't do yet.
Interesting.
No, I think we can...
It's
you
looking.
can,
I'm not sure. It's. I've got here the save slot 1. It's got floor 101. It's got an X by it, but it might be because I'm currently on my own.
No, mine had that.
Same.
Okay. Then yeah, we may not be able to do the bonus, the extra part from there.
But there is another deep dungeon from
Sweet.
Stormblood.
Okay.
Well, when we get to Stormblood, we'll have to give it a go.
I think you have to get through Stormblood. But I'll look into it.
Alright, fair enough.
I don't think you
Alright.
have to get through Stormblood. I think you just have to get to that area. Because I've had that on my map for a long, long time and not unlocked.
We can eventually get to it. We won't be that far off.
Couple of years.
Oh, shush.
Huh. That's interesting. So I think I know something, Or I may have just discovered something that will actually make doing this a little easier, but it's going to require grinding if we actually wanted to do those later things.
Oh.
Uh-huh. So it looks like if you start another run after having completed a previous run, you get to keep the strength of your armor and weapons.
Oh, so we'd keep it at
Meaning,
the 2741.
uh-huh. Meaning we could go into it stronger and get stronger as we get going.
Interesting. Something that I would be curious then as well is if we were to restart, would it allow me to update to a white mage if I was to unlock it?
Yes, it would.
But would it keep my arm? But yeah, interesting.
Yeah, because I'm in as a paladin right now, and I have a +7 weapon and a +20 armor. Because I gave up a bunch of my stuff to try and get one of the swords.
Okay. Interesting.
Which I think is how some people can do this solo, is they just get built up.
Mm.
And this is a numbers game after all.
True. True.
Yeah, if you want those weapon like aesthetics, glamours, you've got to grind it out as well.
Mhm.
Shin, did you know there's a third deep dungeon?
The third.
There is a third one, yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, but that's kind of part of the field in Eureka, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Eureka based.
Yeah.
But you unlock it in Mordona.
Yeah.
More donuts.
You have to get through so many parts of Eureka, and then you can unlock it.
Oh no, I've unlocked it. Well, I unlocked it just from hitting level 50 on the thing. I don't think it's Eureka look, because I don't think I've done that much Eureka. Hang on. Where's Eureka? I don't know. I have to look. Eureka's a trial? Raid? Trial? I don't know.
It's what they call a field dungeon,
Oh, is it one where is that where the
like Bozja.
right? Okay, then I've done none of that. So,
Hmm.
so I can say that I've unlocked it by doing none of that because I have barely touched Bodja as well. Is that where you farm the weapons for that expansion?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave up on that fairly quickly. Too much grind.
Is it
Yeah.
bad that I'm thinking about trying to get the relic weapon for the paladin?
Which for the Realm Reborn one?
Yep. Both
That's
the sword
not bad.
and shield.
I
mean,
mean,
by-
at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a relic weapon, then you get both at the same time. So, I think you don't have to do them. Although the books might be different, but I think they account for that. I don't think you have to do more books than anybody else.
No.
Just I think 4 of them apply to the sword and 3 of them apply to the shield out of the 7.
But it just means you need to go through all of that again, Mox.
I know. I'm very aware.
Yeah.
But you know what came of it? I got a ninja up to level 70 because of it. And it's like, that wasn't a bad way of just getting experience.
Just very grindy.
I mean,
Grindy, but with a purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's your
Sanity?
psyche and emotional health.
Do I
So-
sound like the kind of person who cares about my psyche or emotional health? Did I not tell a story about me gibbering like a madman?
You know, as long as you don't end up with like all your friends and family in a room and you're showing them videos about the grind.
You don't know, I won't.
And here's where we did book number 1. Here's book number 2.
The tragic thing is, I'm a content creator. This could be content.
Yeah.
Could be. Could be content.
Could be a boat.
It could be a boat. You're not wrong. And my face tracking for my camera's activated. Thank you, camera.
Nice.
Anyway, YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you've made it to the end of this video, just know you are fantastic. If you haven't already, please do consider hitting that follow button. Maybe leave a like in the comments. It really helps the channel grow. Gets us through that dreaded algorithm as well. But if you are going to discuss plot points that I've not encountered, please do mark your comment at the beginning with spoiler so I can use my discretion if I want to read through it in its entirety. You will still receive a comment in kind though. There's the links for the Lore Objects merge store as well as my throne list. There is also the Quell and Shardfall code, which will get you $40 off of your purchase if you or equivalents if you decide to use it. So if you are interested in blend of gaming and fitness, do consider clicking that link. Full disclosure, I do get a small kickback if you do use my link. Down below there is also a link to Mr. Mox's channel, so if you are interested in seeing some variety content, as he did just mention, later today, as of this recording, we'll be playing Signalis over on his channel. Well, I'll be sitting there watching as he plays through it. And
You'll be participating in a different way.
Indeed. Just trying to remember the layout of maps.
Remembering the layout of maps, getting it wrong, telling me I'm wrong.
Yep. But yeah, if you're interested in some quality variety content, click his link below. Go and give him a follow. He'll appreciate it, and so will I.
Come on over here, and I get to call you a bitch live in front of a studio audience.
Congratulations, you'll be the studio audience.
Exactly. Or the bitch in question. 50-50.
Could be both. It could be a boat.
Could be a boat.
But, YouTube, until next time, may you stay safe in this broken masquerade.